The R1 can converter is an award-winning UL classified product that allows easy, affordable transformation from an ordinary can light to a variety of lighting design choices. The R1 is designed to work specifically with fixtures weighing less than 5 pounds. This presentation will provide you with step-by-step instructions for installing the R1 kit with a chandelier. While the R1 kit does not require any tools, you may want to have a Phillips screwdriver, wire cutters, and of course, safety goggles. Your R1 box will contain 1 threaded pipe and a brass nut, 2 long screws, 1 extra longer grounding spring, 1 grounding clip, a medallion, and the R1 unit. The components of the unit are the stem receiver, the grounding spring, the mounting bar, the power outlet adapter, and the spring clip. Before we start the installation, turn on the light switch to the can you will be replacing. In your breaker box, make sure you shut off the power to that switch. Follow the manufacturer's instructions and pre-assemble your new fixture. First, you will need to determine which grounding option you will need. Either the small spring attached to the unit, the longer grounding spring, or the grounding clip. Remove the light bulb and replace it with the R1 unit. It is important that the grounding spring makes direct contact with an unpainted metal portion of the can housing. If your can light has a metal bracket holding the socket in place, the grounding spring should be able to make contact with the interior bracket. If your can has a socket that is fixed to the top of the can housing, you may need to unscrew the grounding spring and replace it with the long grounding spring. If the long grounding spring cannot reach a metal portion of the can, or if wiring prevents contact, you will need to use the grounding clip. Remove the unit and remove the can trim. Remove the ground wire from the unit and attach it to the clip. Then attach the grounding clip to the rim or metal edge of the can. Be sure to replace the screw in the unit. If your can interior has been painted, you will need to scrape the paint from the area of the can where the clip will attach. This will ensure a proper contact. Attach the clip to the exposed metal on the can rim. Remove the spring clip from the unit and fully extend the stem. Replace the spring clip in the slot in the stem receiver. Replace the unit in the can. Set the medallion against the ceiling and push the unit upward into the can so that the mounting bar is flush with the base of the can trim. The spring clip will hold the stem in the right position. Screw the threaded pipe into the mounting bar. Hold the medallion along with the light canopy against the ceiling. Adjust the length of the pipe so that it is flush with the base of the canopy. Lock the pipe in place by tightening the brass nut against the mounting bar. Add the fixture's light hook to the threaded pipe. Remove the entire unit from the can. On your pre-assembled chandelier, slide the chandelier nut, the light canopy, and the medallion down the fixture's chain. Run the chandelier's wires up through the threaded pipe and out the slot in the R1 unit. Attach the chain to the light hook. Screw the R1 unit and the entire chandelier assembly into the socket. Cut the wires to length. Using wire nuts, connect the chandelier's ground wire to the ground wire on the R1 unit, and then connect the subsequent hot wires and neutral wires. Capture the wires in the chandelier canopy and raise the medallion and canopy to the ceiling. Secure the medallion and light canopy in place by tightening the chandelier nut to the light hook. Turn your power back on at the breaker box and enjoy your new chandelier.